One entrance, one smile, and everything changed. The villa was calm, too calm. The kind of calm that comes right before a storm. The islanders lounged by the pool, their conversations drifting lazily in the warm afternoon sun. Some napped. Some flirted casually, exchanging light, airy kisses. But beneath the surface, a current of predictability flowed. It was an energy the islanders had grown comfortable with. They knew the rhythm of the villa, the ebb and flow of flirting, the casual hookups, the lazy gossiping. It was a steady kind of calm, but it was about to change. And they didn't even know it yet. The sound of heels clicked on the stone path, snapping them out of their languid afternoon. Heads turned. All eyes followed the source of the sound as she approached. Sophie entered the villa wearing confidence like an outfit, a white dress that flowed around her ankles and a smile that reached up to her eyes. She had that rare kind of presence that commands attention without demanding it. Effortless, magnetic, and just bold enough to make the air around her feel different. Her entrance wasn't just a disruption to their peaceful afternoon. It was a crack in the foundation of their comfortable villa life. Within seconds, Sophie had everyone's attention. Whispers rippled through the group. Islanders exchanged surprised glances, some curious, some guarded. Who is she? Someone murmured into their drink. Sophie, oblivious to the internal stir she'd caused, greeted each islander warmly, shaking hands, exchanging playful comments, and asking questions that went deeper than the usual poolside chit-chat. Her eyes twinkled, encouraging laughter, and her smile disarmed any apprehension that lingered. With Liam, who had been lounging by the pool, seemingly in his own world, she joked about his overconfidence. With Mia, whose eyes had not left Sophie since her arrival, she complimented her style. With Daniel, who had a reputation for being aloof, she shared a surprising common interest in travel. It was as if she'd come bearing not just charm, but a personal connection to each islander. As the afternoon deepened, the villa buzzed with a nervous energy. Old connections felt tested, new alliances were subtly formed in quiet corners. Some islanders clung to their familiar pairings, finding comfort in the steady hum of what was known. Others found themselves drawn to Sophie, intrigued by her energy and her evident ability to connect with everyone. There were smiles, nods, and whispers amongst them, a secret language only they understood. By evening, small ripples of tension had formed, disrupting the once placid surface of their villa life. The calm predictability that had been their comfort was now a distant memory. Sophie, unaware of the turmoil she'd stirred, sat quietly by the fire pit, her eyes scanning the group. In the flickering light, her face was half in shadow, adding an air of mystery to her already captivating presence. The villa thrummed with unspoken words and emotions, all too aware that the dynamic had shifted and no one quite knew where it would lead. Then came the question, the one question that could have provided clarity in this sea of confusion. But instead, it only added fuel to the fire. The host, ever observant, ever curious, posed a simple, "So, Sophie, what's your plan in the villa?" The question hung in the air, heavy with expectation. All eyes were on Sophie, waiting, the islanders wondering if she was as unreadable as she seemed. A slow smile spread across her face, one that hinted at secrets and strategies. "Plans are boring," she said, her voice ringing with amusement. "I'm here to follow sparks wherever they lead." And with that enigmatic answer, she leaned back, leaving the islanders in the dark. Or perhaps she had them exactly where she wanted them. The night deepened, laughter echoed, and the islanders fell into uneasy alliances. Sophie watched it all, a knowing smile playing on her lips. She had only just arrived, yet she'd managed to rewrite the rules of the game. And as the villa settled into the night, one thing was clear: this was only the beginning.